You might know The Simpsons as a beloved animated sitcom, but did you know it's also a strangely accurate predictor of the future? The Simpsons, a whimsical creation by Matt Groening, has been a staple of American television for well over 3 decades. With vibrant colors, relatable characters, and a healthy dash of humor, it's no wonder this animated sitcom has captivated audiences worldwide. But beyond its surface appeal, The Simpsons has become more than just a TV show. It's a cultural phenomenon, a mirror reflecting our society with an uncanny accuracy. Over the years, this harmless cartoon has evolved into something more intriguing. It's as if the writers have a crystal ball, a glimpse into the future, and we're not talking about vague, could-be-anyone predictions. No, these are eerily specific, startlingly accurate forecasts of world events that seemed highly unlikely at the time of airing. Does the name President Trump ring a bell? Yes, that's right. The Simpsons predicted it 16 years before it became a reality. How about the discovery of the Higgs boson particle or the winners of the Nobel Prize? Again, The Simpsons was ahead of the curve. You might be wondering, how is this possible? Is it pure coincidence, or is there something more at play? Could it be that the writers are time travelers, or perhaps they're just incredibly intuitive? Whatever the explanation, it's hard to ignore the string of accurate predictions that have unfolded on our screens. So, are we looking at a cartoon or a crystal ball? The question continues to baffle fans and skeptics alike. But one thing is for sure, the line between fiction and reality becomes blurrier with each passing episode of The Simpsons. But let's dive into some of the eeriest predictions that have come true, starting from the very beginning. In a 2000 episode titled Bart to the Future, the show predicted a Trump presidency. Yes, you heard it right. The Simpsons, in its uncanny knack for foretelling the future, had foreseen Donald Trump's rise to power 16 years before it actually happened. In this episode, an adult Lisa Simpson, serving as the first straight female president of the United States, casually mentions, "We've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump." The creators of the show have admitted that this was meant to be a ridiculous, over-the-top joke. The idea of Trump as president was considered so absurd that it was the perfect punchline for a future-gazing episode. Fast forward to 2016. In a turn of events that left many startled, Donald Trump won the presidential election, just as the show had jokingly predicted. The Simpsons creators were as surprised as everyone else. What seemed like a far-fetched joke at the time turned out to be a chillingly accurate prediction. In another instance, The Simpsons predicted the winner of the Nobel Prize. This prediction comes from a 2010 episode, where we see the character Milhouse wagering on an obscure scientist to win the prestigious award. Now, you might think it's just another one of those wild, out there Simpsons gags. But here's where it gets interesting. Fast forward 6 years to 2016, and this very scientist, who was a long shot according to the show, actually ends up winning the Nobel Prize in real life. It's an eerie coincidence that leaves us scratching our heads, wondering how the writers could have possibly known. Were they just lucky? Or is there a secret crystal ball hidden in the writer's room? We may never know. But one thing is for sure, The Simpsons' talent for peering into the future is nothing short of astonishing. The Simpsons' knack for predicting the future is certainly uncanny. Wouldn't you agree? Perhaps one of the most impressive predictions was the discovery of the Higgs boson particle a full 14 years before it was discovered in reality. Picture this: Homer Simpson, the lovable, donut-devouring, beer-guzzling cartoon dad, turns inventor. In a 1998 episode, he's seen scribbling an equation on a chalkboard. This isn't just any random jumble of numbers and symbols. Oh no, it's a prediction of the mass of the elusive Higgs boson particle, a particle so fundamental to our understanding of the universe, it's often referred to as the God particle. Fast forward to 2012, and bingo, scientists at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research, confirmed the existence of the Higgs boson with a mass eerily close to Homer's chalkboard prediction. So, while we chuckle at Homer's antics, it's worth noting that he, or rather the Simpsons writers, beat the scientific community to one of the most groundbreaking discoveries of the 21st century. Who would have thought a cartoon dad could beat scientists to such a groundbreaking discovery?